I stress the importance of OWL on the onset of my class, and I show them actual statistics, actual data from all of my previous courses that have a positive correlation between the extent of their performance in OWL and their final course grade, their final exam grade. Basically, all those correlations are fairly high, and I explain to them, you do well in OWL, there's a far higher likelihood you'll do well in this class.
At the beginning, students get very frustrated. They don't like to do homework. I mean, imagine that. By the end of the quarter, the students who are doing well say, oh, I couldn't do this without OWL. By the end of the year, in the last part of the term, students are saying, I wouldn't do this without OWL. I don't know how anybody could.
OWL has improved student learning in my classroom immensely because I can take a look at before OWL and after OWL. I'm pretty careful trying to change one variable at a time. And what I've seen is that the use of OWL dramatically improves a person's score. And not only the use of OWL, but when they get into OWL. So the earlier the OWL use, the more engaged the students are. And then, of course, the more quickly that they come to seek help, either from me or from a help room or somewhere, the better off they're going to do on the exam. There's the usual resistance at first, where a student will come in and say, I'm not really sure I like this, it's forcing me to do a lot of work. But when they start seeing results from the work, and they start getting 2 or 3 questions right, it's kind of like a game all of a sudden. How long can I go without getting an error? How quickly can I go through and do these homework assignments, and how much do I retain from them? So actually, it really has improved in that regard.
The biggest one we get is the feedback, that they know where they went wrong on the question. If they learn from the feedback, they can get the next couple of questions right, and they're real happy. The other thing the feedback we get is the students study for exams by going back to OWL questions they've already completed or topics and redoing them and getting new questions numerically that they have to answer. So it's a practice preparation for exams that they really, really like.
I don't care how much they've underlined the text or how often they've rewritten lecture notes. The question is, can they solve problems? And I know if they're working the OWL assignments, they are doing what they need to do to be successful on the test. Invariably, the majority of students at the end recognize that by doing that, they in fact learned the material doing it, and so they appreciate it at the end of the course, even though they wish it didn't take as much time as it does. But learning takes practice.